Ladies and gentlemen, some of you would have noticed by now that this thing actually isn't a piano. It's sort of vaguely the shape of one, and it's all right. It's called a Roland, you know? And I don't know what that is, but it's a Roland. And because I should explain to you, when you are a performer with a keyboard or piano, and your name is not, I don't know, Vladimir Ashkenazi, you don't actually know what you're going to get till you get there. And we used to send out contracts, you know, when you do concerts, and the most important clause in the contract often was the piano clause. It was a standard clause. It said, required in good working order piano, tuned to 440. I can only assume that some theatre managers think that 440 is the maybe frequency of the local radio station. I've had pianos you wouldn't believe. Quite often I have to say at the Fringe. I had one year, I remember, Southside it was, Southside Annex. How can I describe this thing? It was like the nearest thing to a piano you could imagine, without actually being one. It was like, you know, it was somebody's, it was awful. It was somebody's false teeth where the keys should be. It was awful. And you have to play it, because if you don't, you know, the theatre managers get in touch with you. Well, Earl Okin, you didn't have him, did you? No, we had him last month. What a prima donna he turned out to be. He complained about our piano. We had it painted last year and all. I thought there's got to be some way of getting back at these not very helpful people. And I think I found the way. The song I'm going to attempt to do now, and I haven't done this one for years either, is usually done by people like Frank Sinatra, people like Shirley Bassey, people like Sid Vicious. When they do it with great passion, commitment. My version isn't the same as theirs, but it is done with just as much passion and commitment. Passion and commitment. Sometimes they're out of tune. Sometimes the notes won't play for certain. Sometimes it just won't move, and so you're stuck behind the curtain. Sometimes you find the beer that someone poured inside last Friday. One thing that's for sure, it's not a Steinway. You try to play your song, your favorite song. There's nothing finer. Then you hit B flat, but what you hear is C sharp minor. That's when they say the van that travel each and every byway now completely lost, so there's no Steinway. Yes, there were times, I'm sure they knew, the piano stool was broken too, or like some fate that had to be. They locked the lid, then lost the key. Don't say life stuff, I've had enough. I want a Steinway. And when I tried the keys and then complained. Strong words were spoken, for out of 88 I found that 49 were broken. My friends, I made it clear, and may I say, not in a shy way, I don't go on stage without a Steinway. And so the end is near, but as I reach the final curtain, the lid comes crashing down right on my hands. It really hurts them. I shout in words obscene. I yell and scream, but that's just my way. They know what I mean. For what must I play? What have I got? Is it in tune? No, it is not. Why should I play another note? Why should I stay and strain my throat? The theatre knows, the contract shows I